Hello, my crafty friends. Yes, it's Krista here from Second Chance Creation. Long time no see. I think it's been about maybe 10 months. But I won't go into details. Just had a lot of personal challenges, health challenges as well. I'll share about that sort of, as I get on with my videos, just bits and pieces. But I'd like to share with you a twin set bird journal, and I've already put them in my Etsy store. I've got a few things in there, but I haven't had the time to make the videos. And so I had someone request, had some questions about it, and I thought, well, I might as well do a video so they'll get more of an insight of what this journal is about. So as you know, I am a recycler. I did start using digital kits, but I decided not to. So this doesn't have any of that. It's got magazine cutouts, playing cards, envelopes, upholstery fabric, tissue boxes, buttons, doilies, and some charms. And I think the only thing I actually bought was some of these Tim Holtz ones, and I still have so many, so I just don't buy any of that. And necklaces and earrings and all that sort of stuff. So yes, so let's get into it. Now this journal measures, now I've written it down because I couldn't remember, 5 inches across, the blue one. Anyway, just let me take this off. I'm going a bit all over the place here. This is just believe it or not, it's just a loose tie, and I've just popped on some loose beads, and it's actually a shoelace, a new shoelace. It came extra with a pair of shoes, so I grabbed it. So we'll do the large journal first, and as you can see, it was a beautiful book, the better part it was, and I've left it as is because I really like the cover, and you can just feel the age of it, and it's very much intact. It is a little bit warm, but that's all part of it, isn't it? And all I've done is just put a bit of embellishment on the back here with this here. I'm sorry if I'm a bit out of puff, but it's my little heart that's playing up. So anyway, so yes, so I've left the inside intact as well, front and back, as you'll see just here. Okay, and someone's even wrote their name on there, so that was pretty cool. And I strengthened it with a tissue box. So I love these tissue boxes because sometimes you can really use them and utilize them to within your journals. It's recycling. So it has 2 signatures. And now measurements, I did start with that, didn't I? I think it's about 5 inches across, or 12.5 centimeters, and it is nearly 19 centimeters, nearly 7.5 inches tall. I think the spine is just over an inch. It's 1.5 inches or 4 centimeters, so that gives you an idea, and it feels really nice. I haven't overstuffed it, so I can probably put a bit more in, but as you know, all my journals are so that you can write in it and make it your own. So there's lots of pockets, tags, flips, tucks in there for you to put extra notes in. Of course, I've got there's a lot of ephemera in there as well, so just bear with me. I've just got to have a drink of water. Just hang 10. Right, just let me get my bearings. Oh, I'm just going to put a ruler here. I hope you can see it, and you'll probably see a little pin here. This just gives me, so I don't have to stand up. So let's do a quick flip through. I used old book pages and attached them to cardstock so to make them nice and sturdy. This was a tag that was gifted to me, and what I did was to make it user friendly. I've popped on a bit of a cluster pocket, and you've got little pockets where you can put little things and notes in that. So pages are made from brown paper bags and coffee dyed papers as well. and also some eco-dyed papers, which I actually then glued onto the coffee dyed papers just to make it a bit more stronger. I made a little pocket here, and it's just a little tag from I backed it with a storybook page. So as you can see, look at this, it came out really, really pretty, but it had some wear and tear, because as you know, once you get them out of the pot, they do tend to tear the papers. So that's why I glued it onto a coffee dyed paper, just to strengthen it. Here, as you know, is one of my skins that I made. This is was wrapping paper, and I covered it with dressmaker's paper, and just to give it that really old look. And again, just random book pages that I strengthened with coffee dyed papers, and just other bits of scraps of paper that you can use, and just tucks. And you know, all the pages, you can just make them your own. That's what it's about, isn't it? So plenty of pages there. Another little tuck, and here's some notes. And of course, this is a little note about, you know, the journal, what you can use it for and how to use it. I think it's called Bookmaker's Note, I think it is. Each signature has, now let me see. Each signature has in the middle pockets so that you can just fill it up and use it. I have an envelope here, a vintage card, okay, and it's covered with dressmaker's pattern paper, so you can actually write on that. And you'll find throughout this book little stickers. Now they're my original stickers, and they date back as far as I think it was 64, 63, because we migrated to Australia in 1965, and Mum made this album, put it all together with all these stickers that I had. So they're, you know, over 60 years old, and I don't have anyone to pass them on, so I'm sharing them within my journals. Just a little tag here, some more tags, birdcage. This is actually a napkin that I decoupaged on some cardstock that I covered with dictionary paper, and then I've popped the napkin over the top. And they're really sturdy pages too. So, and here I have a like a specimen envelope, I suppose, and you have a little card in here, and this is also made from a Woolies brown paper bag that I've recycled, and just pop that on there. Here I had a pad that I found in an op shop that had you know, envelopes and writing paper, and so it had the birds on it, so I thought, well, that'll come in handy. So, you know, lots of writing space and lots of tucks to make sure you've got plenty to write on. Tag that I made, now this is backed onto one of my collaged pages that I use in a book, where I put all scraps of glue, all sorts of scraps on, and then I use it as backgrounds for tags. Here I've got a little wooden embellishment of a little bird cage there. Here's an original stamp, also from Germany. My dad used to collect them, and what I did was I actually sewed it onto some linen, and I think this is sewed on, or is it stitched on, or glued on? I can't remember, I can't see. So yeah, so that's quite old as well. So we've been here over 60 years, so it's probably more older than that. Another envelope that you can, and this time I didn't put anything in, because, you know, the person that likes to purchase it might want to put something in there. Here's the tissue box again, and I've made it into a pocket. Book pages made into another pocket, and just a little tag here. Again, just some random paper. This was actually of a digital kit that I made a little thing for this lady, and I had some left over, so I've just popped that in there. And another piece of wood embellishment of an owl. This is just printing paper, you know, when you do your test print of the printer. And I thought, oh, well, that'll give it a bit of a, you know, different sort of look on a page. Here's just another tuck with a little tag and some more paper. And I do believe, oh yes, oh wait, there's more. I forgot about this. This is actually a little envelope, and you've got another tag in there. How cool is that? I've forgotten all about it. And that just tucks behind there. And this is just a little flip to give you, because this is hard to write on, so I've popped that on there so that it gives you more writing space. Here's another one of my original stickers. And again, the second signature has the pocket, so you can fill them up with whatever you want to fill up. A pretty little journaling card, another envelope for you to pop some notes in. This is one of my original postcards, and it's not, yeah, I found these at an op shop, so that was pretty cool. And this is actually Hawaii. How cool is that? And just another tag, and on the back I've made it so I can write some notes on it. And just a flip up, that way you've got paper that you can use here as well. This is actually brown packaging paper. You know, we all like those scrunchy sounds. Here I've made a little page cluster, and that also holds an envelope. This is a waxed envelope that I made. This is just some random paper. This tucks in there. And on the other side is another tuck, and I've made that into like a little journaling card. This came out of a magazine. Okay. Tissue paper. I really like this. This is really cool now. Where did that come from? I can't remember now. But anyway, I think it was just on this card. Someone might have gifted it to me. But I actually have a Kingfisher card. It was a postcard, but I cut it down because it wouldn't have fit in here. I popped the pocket in the back, and you can actually pop something in there. And that's just a little pocket. Here's another test print page, and what I've done is I've glued two together just so to make it really sturdy. Another one of my little stickers. This is this was part of a spine of a book that I took apart, and I really liked it because I thought, well, you know, it's aged, and I've used that to make it into a little flip here. Another little journaling card. Now the last is I've made a CD envelope flip, and again one of my stamps, and I've just, what I did was I've just had a cutout. I can't remember, I think it was a magazine, and I've just popped that on there. But on the inside, it's one of my little playing card booklets that I made a while ago, and you've got a little pocket, and it's just got random pages, and I mean really random pages, and there's another pocket here you can put something in, so you've got, you know, plenty to write in. And that just flips over, and that's the end of that one. I mean, how cool is that? So, oh, and it feels really nice. Why? Because it's like a linen. It's really, really good, really pretty. And then of course the bonus part is this is made from a tissue box, believe it or not. It's a Midori style. It has 7 bands, so you can put in more pages. I've only put a minimum amount of pages in, but you make it your own. So this is upholstery fabric, so I've made it quite sturdy because that's what you need when you've got these elastic bands going around. And I just made a little, it was like a specimen card, but I've just, yeah, I didn't use it for that. I just wanted to make it into the front cover. Little door, a little button. And this, of course, is either the Kleenex or the sorbent tissue box. So, and it's glued and stitched, so it's very sturdy. And I've just popped a little pocket and a couple of little tags in here. And this is random pages, like just scraps of paper that I had. Popped in another playing card, a couple of little stickers. You can probably put something underneath that. Little tuck on the top here, another one of my stamps. So this is just papers that I've had, dictionary papers. Had the birds and the birds nest that I had, appropriate was that. Writing papers, and I made a little corner tuck here where you can just pop some in. It's a little booklet, and I do believe, oh yes, scrapbook paper, my painty papers, and I do believe, oh yes, here's a little bag, and in here is another little booklet, like an index card folded up. And this is just a white bag, and I've just popped that on there like that. And then the other bag has got a little notepad in there. I'm just about on the end of these painted papers. They were fun to make. And this was just a 6x6 pad, hence the little hole in there. And then I've made another little pocket here for you to pop something in it. There's a little tag in here. And it just closes with a hat elastic because it's made from all this around. So as you can see, there's lots of room. Lots of room. So yeah, so this is the little bird journal, that little twin set, little collection. And you know, you can either leave it all together or just tie them up, but I've just made it so that it's, you know, easier to take off and easier to take on. So yes, and of course the dangles, it's just from old jewelry, and I rusted these, little bead, and yeah, so I think that was it. Now the little journal, the little booklet measures 3.5 inches across, which is 9 centimeters, and then 5.5 inches tall, or 14 centimeters, and the spine is about 2.5 or just under an inch. So yes, great little set. It's available in my Etsy store, like I said, and I have another 3 or 4 videos coming in regard to what's in there, so stay tuned. And thank you for sticking by me, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.